Hi guys, my name is Alistair Taylor. I'm the head teaching professional here at the PGA Golf Academy at Herons Reach in Blackpool. Today we're going to do a little video talking about how where we strike the ball in the club face with driver is massively going to affect the flight of the ball, how far the ball goes, how much it spins and what shape you're going to see. So obviously everybody's trying to hit the ball out the middle of the club face every time. But I'm going to deliberately try and hit some out the toe, some out the heel, some a little bit low on the face, and some out of the centre. And then we're going to use flight scope to show us some numbers as to how that changes so much. So I'm going to try and keep everything else as similar as possible. So I'm going to tee the ball the same height, use the same type of golf ball, and I'm going to try and put a similar swing on it as I can every time. We'll look at the results and see what a difference it makes. So first one, I'm going to try and hit a little bit out the bottom of the club face. So, yeah, very low, has launched quite low. I look to kind of stall at the end of its flight, so I'd expect to see a little bit more spin on that one. So on the next one, I'm going to try and hit it a little bit out the toe. Now I'd love to be able to say how much out the toe I'm going to hit it. Towards the toe from the centre of the club face. So yeah, that certainly felt, and yeah, definitely a little bit out of the toe. For me that one looks like it's launched a little bit higher and shaped from right to left. It's quite easy with any of the dark face drivers as well to see where you're hitting it. You don't necessarily need to be spraying the face. Certainly any impact tape can help for showing strike, but would affect how the ball's going to spin. So now we'll try and hit one a little bit out of the heel if we can. So again, normal swing. Yeah, that one's right out the heel. And certainly for me there, that's working more left to right. So I'm certainly seeing very different shape of shots depending on where I hit that. So a little bit high and towards the heel. It's quite good. Almost perfectly on call. Let's see if I can find the middle of the club face on call then. Okay, so we're going to go for one at the centre of the club now. This is obviously the one we were trying for all the time if we can. Again, that felt really good. Yeah, maybe just maybe quarter of an inch under the centre of the face, but very much at the centre of the club face there. So let's have a look at some numbers on flight scope and see if it did make much of a difference. I'll be honest, the ones out the toe and the heel were probably half an inch, 3/4 of an inch off centre, and the one a little bit low on the face was again probably half an inch, 3/4 of an inch low. So not all over the club face, but certainly not all out of that centre as we'd be looking for. Okay guys, so you can see there, I'm not necessarily swinging flat out at those, trying to just control a little bit more where I'm hitting it on the face. But the swing speeds were very similar. We can see quite a big difference in carry distances from 218 to 247, and quite a big difference in where the ball finished up, anything from 230 to 258. Big key there is you can see the ball speed is very different relative to where I put it on the club face. So the first one was a little bit low off the face. We can see only launched 9.9 degrees. Spun at 2,700, which isn't awful if I'm being honest. The next one was out of toe, so a little bit lower spin, much higher launch at 14.8. Third one was a little bit high in Healy, which 14, so higher launch than off the lower bit of the face, but again higher spin, and I saw that work from left to right. And the final one for me, out the middle of the club face, 12 degrees, so middle of that launch angles. Best smash factor, so transferred energy best from club to ball, and certainly the lowest spin. So we can see there, guys, and particularly, you know, if you've got access to a launch monitor or something that shows spin rates, you need to be very, very careful when you're looking at specific numbers relative to where you hit it on the club face. Because you can see there, even though they're not massively different with the strike, there is quite a big difference in numbers, anything from 2,300 to 2,900. Now, a lot of guys will say, well, any of those numbers are decent. Still a big, big change. And I haven't changed the driver at all there. That's 10.5 degree stiff shaft. So be very, very careful when you're looking at how good your swing is and how the ball's flying with driver. Just pay a little bit of attention as to where you're hitting it off the club face. Obviously, out the middle is where we're looking to hit it, and will ultimately probably give you the best numbers. But you may see shots fly very, very differently relative to slight missed hits on the face of the driver. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you have, give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone. Please leave any comments. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to cover. Are there any clubs you'd like me to test, or any swing tips that you'd like me to cover on any videos? Like I said, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you'd like to come for a fitting or a coaching session at Herons Reach with myself, give me a call on 01253 832 505. Visit my website on www.alitaylorgolf.com. Subscribe to my channel up there. Hope to see some of you guys down here in the future. Look forward to seeing you soon. Stay in contact.